Yeah. Go on in.
Matt Stute, ITEC 451 LLC.
Hey, Matt, I'm Mike.
How are you doing?
Good. Please sit down.
So I talked to Alejandro before this, and he had kind of set up this meeting with you.
How long ago was this meeting that you guys had?
About 2 weeks ago.
Okay. I didn't get a lot from him, so tell me what that meeting was about.
Yep. So he kind of gave me some of his problems with some of his big jobs and stuff. And I primarily sell underground utilities and waterworks and stuff. I have a business card and kind of overview of some of the stuff we do. But
Okay.
he was telling me some of his problems and told me you guys had some big jobs going on in Shattern and North Platte and stuff like that. So how have things been going?
We're busy. Like he said, we're definitely all over the place. So as far as what you're gonna help us with, I mean, we've got that big pipeline job going on in Shattern next year. Is material even gonna be available?
So that's where we work with our manufacturers, and we try to get this stuff going early. That way, and we can stage this too. So you won't even be invoiced for it. And that's where we have a good relationship with our manufacturers and stuff, because we give them the heads up that we're gonna have a big job going on whatever time next year. They can kind of work with us and start getting that material developed and everything and staged out. That way, when you hit the go button, it's time to ship it out.
Even with all the shortages?
Even with the shortages, and that's where we just try to stay ahead of the game, try to plan some of these big projects real early and stuff. And a lot of times we try to keep our warehouse fully stocked. I mean, we're almost double and a half of our inventory than we were last year, and that's just to help our customers out and keep us competitive in this very competitive market right now.
How much inventory do you guys have?
So we have a fully stocked 2,000 square foot warehouse, and then we have a 4-acre yard where we keep our pipe and stuff. And right now we're sitting at about 2.5 million in inventory. A little more than we would like, but times like this, just kind of what you have to do. And
Right. Well, Alejandro did tell you it's $1 million job, so that's half of your inventory. I don't even know if it's the right stuff.
yeah, and that's where we would work with our manufacturers. Big jobs like that, we're able to ship those direct. That way it can show up specifically for you, and there's gonna be no problems with that.
So if you ship it direct, are you guys gonna unload the trucks, or how does that work?
So usually with those jobs, I mean, you guys are gonna be picking up those big pieces of pipe and stuff. You usually have like dozers or front end loaders and stuff like that. And if you don't have those out there, it's another thing. We can both work together, and we can maybe get like a construction rental or something.
Yeah, because my current guy takes care of me that way. I don't have to do any of that. They make all the operations choices for me as far as delivery. I just have to show up and get my labor going for those jobs. So
Yeah.
that's something that we
And
have to have.
that's something we can all set up during the delivery process and just make sure everything goes smoothly. That way
Okay.
we don't run into any bumps like that.
So what are you outlining here on this? Talk to me a little bit about what you got here.
So I was kind of talking to Alejandro about the process we do when we quote these big jobs and stuff. So initially, you guys will usually give us your blueprints of the job and everything, and we kind of do a takeoff based on that. So
Okay.
most of our customers, they'll do a takeoff too, and then we'll do ours, and we'll just match. And
That's all in-house that you guys do that?
Yep. So our salesmen are trained and stuff. We have almost over 100 years of experience based on everybody in there. And so we'll usually, some guys do it on the computer, some guys do it by hand, and we'll highlight blue for water, green for sewer and storm and stuff like that. And then we can kind of get our footages off that, come back with you and see if that's gonna sound like the right footage.
So I see right away, it says our price is free delivery.
So that's where, when we ship direct, the manufacturers will give us that free delivery option because we're filling a truck. Anything under a truck, we'll take care of that. And
So out of warehouse, it's the same free delivery?
yep. So, I mean, it is free. I mean, we try to fill the trucks as best as possible, and we totally understand emergencies for a $1 little fitting. And I mean, if you're loyal to us, we're totally going to be loyal to you, and we'll make that stuff happen.
So your office is out of here, but you're gonna drive to Shattern for free.
Yeah, we kind of service the whole state of Nebraska. And, you know, we pride on ourselves taking care of our customers, and that is one of the big things that we've really felt upon ourselves.
What kind of lead times do you have as far as delivery right now?
Right now, if you give us about a day before, we can usually set that up. I mean, if you're really wanting in the morning, we can make that happen, but we'll usually say you have a job going on in North Platte, we might make a couple stops outside in between Kearney and North Platte and then get to you. But if you're needing that right in the morning, that's something we'll prioritize and we can get that stuff out of the door.
How do you guys handle my emergencies? Are you open on Saturday?
Yep, so we have 24/7. We actually have a guy that lives about 5 minutes from the warehouse. And I mean, we understand people might strike a water main at 3 a.m. working on something and they need a fix right now before that's costing a lot of money in a short amount of time.
So 24/7, who am I talking to at midnight?
So one of my inside sales guys, he's the one that lives there, but I mean, I only live 15 minutes away. You can give me a
And
call.
he's gonna answer the damn phone,
He'll
midnight.
answer. Yep.
What's his number?
I've got his business card too.
Okay,
But I mean, we totally understand those emergencies and I feel like that's kind of what separates us from some of our competitors too, us willing to be a problem solver, because that's what we really strive on. We love solving your problems.
what are my terms like?
So your terms are 2% 10 or net 60 is what we usually go on.
Okay, so that's for Alejandro, right? This is his baby, this is his business. What does Mike Lotus get? What do I get? Right now, I get some golf down in Vegas 2 weeks a year.
We take care of our customers quite a bit. I mean, we understand you don't have to do business with us, and we really appreciate that. So, and we love taking our guys fishing, taking them out to eat.
What do I have to do for that?
Nothing really. You just have to give us your business. Like I said, you're loyal to us. We're definitely gonna be loyal to you, and we pride ourselves on really building that relationship. And I feel like that's where it comes from, the outside of work type of things.
So you know that we've been working with the same guy for about 10 years now.
Mhm.
Why am I gonna do business with you? Brand new to me. I've got a loyalty to this guy and he takes care of me. Like I said, I get to go golfing a couple times a year in Vegas. That's important to me. Why make a switch?
I mean, I think what really separates us is you'll never hear a no from us. I mean, even if we can't get our hands on it, we will send you next door to the competitor just to make your life easier if they can do it. I mean, we love solving your problems. We're going to be there for you whenever you need. And I feel like based on our experience, our warehouse, kind of our morals, that's what really separates us and drives people to us. Some of the things we also do are valve insertions and hot taps. We have 3 technicians that are all qualified to do that, so that in turn can save you from bringing in an outside crew and stuff. I mean, it costs money, but all of our customers have really said that those types of things have helped them save time and money. And right now, the hardest thing to do is find people. So,
Right. So I actually get 3% right now.
Mhm.
Is that something that we can work on as the terms?
Yeah, so all of our new accounts, we usually start on that one, and then kind of based on volume and that type of stuff, we'll go from there and we can negotiate down the line on how it's going to work out.
Well, it might be a sticking point. I mean, why would it take less when I'm already getting that?
I think why you would do that is some of the value added services we offer. I think that's what really separates us from some people. And I mean, with some of these big jobs, we'll go to the manufacturers too, and they'll help us maybe get like a buy down. So that way your bid's going to be lower than your competition. And that way you're really making sure that you're going to secure that job.
Okay. So how long have you been doing this?
I've been in the business for 7 years now.
7 years.
Yeah.
Okay. And I don't know, can I trust a young guy like you? I know that you said your company has a lot of experience, but if you're gonna be my guy, how do I know that you can handle this?
So I got that customer testimonial there from Mock Construction, and he's a guy we've been doing business with for a long time. And I specifically just take care of their account too. And I mean, their business has just continued to grow and grow and grow. And I mean, I'm young, but again, I love solving problems. If I don't know, my inside guy will know. My boss, Alejandro, will know. So I mean, there's tons of different places where I can go to find that information and make sure you get the right thing. I mean, if I don't know and I'm on the phone with you, I might say, hey, I'm gonna go ask some guy, give me 5 minutes, I'll give you a call right back. And we'll get that problem solved as quick and as smoothly as possible.
Is Mock your best customer?
Always not our best customer, but I mean, he's right up there. I mean,
Who's your best customer?
our best customer is kind of a guy out in North Platte. It's Novacek Construction. And they do a lot of underground utilities and stuff like that too. And they've been doing business with us for longer than I've been at the company. So they've been pretty loyal to us too. And
Yeah, I'm familiar with him. I've lost several bids with him. And if you're gonna do business with him, I don't know if I can do business with you. So are you willing to take my 5 million in business and maybe not take care of Novacek?
I mean, we don't want to turn anybody down. I mean, we're going to give the best possible price to you, the best possible price to him. I mean, we want to see you guys continue to grow. And
I hate this guy though.
yeah.
I don't like him. I've lost money because of him. I need you to go back and talk to somebody about potentially that and the terms for sure.
Okay.
And then what kind of weekend fun that we can have
For sure.
for myself.
You like going golfing? You can definitely.
Yeah, I can go golfing. I mean, that's what I'm doing right now. So, hey, I'm up for Cancun or something too,
We can totally make that happen.
right? Just let me know what I have to do in order to do that, because I want to make sure Alejandro's getting his piece. But like I said, he gives me freedom to do some of these things where I have those programs too.
Yeah, of course.
Um,
Have you been running into any trouble with your current supplier or anything like that?
We haven't, and that's why I need some extra incentive to do some other things, I feel. We haven't had too many issues, and I'm surprised they took the meeting initially, but I'm always willing to listen, I suppose. It won't hurt anything. But there's got to be some reason to switch, right?
Yeah, of course.
You talk about your services, I hope there's some good opportunities there. But at the same time, it's got to be a lot, right?
Mhm.
We won't switch overnight.
Yeah, of course. I totally understand that. And you feel like you kind of have the same motives that we do. I mean, we're very loyal to our customers and feel like that's how you guys are treating that supplier right now, which I admire a lot. So that's a good thing.
What else you got for me?
So when's your shattering job take off?
So we are about 4 months away from that. So if 4 months is something that you think that you can start with lead time wise, maybe we need to work on some pricing for that.
Yeah, of course. And so like with that, we can actually, like, usually I'll put down like the storm first or maybe the water first, whatever you guys are planning on doing. We can make sure that the material's there like when you need it, when that stuff's going to go in. That way you don't have a ton of extra material sitting there, maybe like tempting somebody. And somebody got a stick of N12 pipe stolen the other day I heard about. So
Right. How quick can you guys put together numbers on that?
the quote, we could probably get that done within 4 or 5 days, I'd say, at least our first takeoff, and then you can come back with us if you see any problems on that, and then we'll revise that, and then that's what we call the submittal back to you with. That's going to list the manufacturer and everything on there. That way it's going to meet all of Shattern's codes and all of that type of stuff.
Okay. And free delivery to Shattern. I just want to make sure that that's in writing, right?
That is in writing.
Okay. Anything else that you'd like to bring to my attention?
Actually, it's labeled as a contract. I don't know if you want to sign it, but it was just consenting that you can start giving your plans to us for the quoting process, and we can get some numbers back to you if you'd be.
Can I see it?
Of course, and it's got the payment terms on there and everything.
Okay.
So then all of our prices too, those aren't invoiced to you until they're approved by me. So say you come in to get something that is on the quote, and our counter guys writing it up, it might not give you the quoted price for that specific job. Does that make sense? And so that's where I get that ticket in from
A
it.
job contract,
Yeah.
basically, right?
Yep, and that's where I'm like, oh, we actually quoted this at
Send your mind.
$30.
Your next appointment is here. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. I'll consent to that, but I want you to check on the terms.
Of course.
All right, that's what I want. All right, appreciate your time.
Yeah, thank you very much.
Thanks.